Yeah, man. So I'm glad you came to hang out with me, dude.
Yeah.
I know
Thank
you
for
got a
calling.
big event coming up.
Yep.
Another one. you know?
14th annual Carmen Basilio Quest for Champions.
Yeah, dude.
September 14th.
I'm excited. I don't unless somebody calls me out, I ain't planning on getting into it because
Yeah, actually, everybody was asking tonight.
Yeah.
I said I was going to see it. When's he going to fight again?
yeah, I mean I maybe the next Battle of the Badges, but it is a commitment, bro. I'm telling you.
You know what it's like now.
Yeah, I mean I hadn't done it in a long time, and I lost the. I mean, I ain't saying I lost it, but I just ain't got the fire for it like I used to. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got to have the fire.
Yeah, the first night I sparred up there, I got my nose broke.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then I come back and got my ribs cracked, and I said, "Man." But I think
Can't play boxing.
Yeah, you can't play boxing. I mean, honestly, it was a great experience, the whole thing, and it's just that I got this whole show thing going on now. I just can't really commit the time to it because I'm gonna start doing 2 episodes a week, and I'm in the same kind of mentality that I put into boxing. I'm kind of putting that energy into this and working hard at it, studying it, and I'd say training, but taking that training time doing this.
Well, boxing's in and out of the ring, so keep those life lessons.
So, how's everybody doing up there?
Everybody's doing good. We've been busy. Summer is a little slow at times, but like I said, we just fought last week in Syracuse. One of the guys fought, and a couple weeks ago they fought in Lake George. So we stay busy in the summer. Mm-hmm. We try to travel and stuff, and we had our golf tournament a couple weeks ago, and so now we're looking to do our Carmen Basilio fight in September, and we're going to do a military appreciation dinner with Ray Mercer. So
really,
it's going to be big.
I want to meet him.
Yeah.
I want to meet him.
He's a very cool guy.
Yeah, I was looking him up when you told me he was coming to town. He's fought.
And very, very supportive of the military. He was actually in the military.
Yeah.
Won a gold medal, won all these Army titles, amateur titles in the military, and won a world title. So he's got the credentials.
Yeah,
He's a cool guy.
And who was it? He fought
Tommy Morrison.
Tommy Morrison. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Rocky.
That was brutal.
Yeah. Didn't he knock him down or something?
Oh, he knocked him out.
Knocked him out, right?
Oh yeah.
I watched the video. Yeah. Holy moly, that's a good thing to have on your resume for
fought
sure.
Lennox Lewis, Klitschko. He fought everybody. Vander Holyfield.
So who all you got lined up in this one coming up?
So what I want to do is kind of highlight, the military. It's kind of a military weekend. Mm-hmm. So Friday night is a military appreciation dinner. And Saturday, some of the fighters are going to be on the card, like Josh and Alonzo and some of the others.
Oh, Alonzo's fighting.
In the military, yep. And then some guys that, used to be in the military, some retired military guys, they're interested in doing it. So I want to highlight them. And we're actually going to donate to a local charity, some of the proceeds. It's a peer group on State Street.
Yeah.
Dwyer Military Peer Group. I went over to visit the guys, and, we're going to give a portion to them. We're going to invite them to the fight, invite them to the dinner. And another thing I'm going to do something kind of special is do a kind of an honor to my boxing coach, Dan Jones. He actually was the original founder of the Watertown Boxing Club.
Right.
We were at the children's home. He founded the original, and he passed away, unfortunately, a couple months ago. And
I saw
we're going to bring his family in, do a nice, 10 count, just honor him at the dinner and stuff. And
where's the dinner going to be at?
Italian American Club. Friday night. 5 o'clock, we're going to have a cocktail hour, 6 o'clock dinner, and then Ray Mercer's going to talk. So
I seen you went down there not too long ago.
Yeah, in June, I go to the Boxing Hall of Fame every year, second week of June, and kind of meet some of the people and, make friends, and like Jerry Cooney, and Jerry's a great guy. He came to the fights and your fight.
Yeah.
I stay in touch with him. And
man, I meant to bring my trophy and have it right here.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That little key.
Yeah.
I want to get it up on that shelf, but I think it's too dang big for that shelf.
There you go. That was a nice trophy, wasn't it? Yeah, you earned it.
Yeah, man. I worked pretty hard, and then
I actually seen your opponent in Canada a couple months ago.
How's he doing?
Good. Good. He actually fought that night and asked how you're
Yeah.
doing and stuff. So
Yeah. How did he do?
he won, I think. Yep.
Good.
He did good.
Good deal. Good
Yep.
deal.
And he, you know, I love it that these boxers, you guys fight and you got a bond for life. you
Yeah.
know?
He was a nice
That's
guy
one
when
sport
met him.
I love because that happens. I was watching my kids tonight, and all the boxers growing up, the little ones, the big ones, and all of them talking after, exchanging phone numbers, and it just makes my heart full to see that.
It's a humbling thing, you know.
Yep,
It really
you've
is.
been in the ring,
Yeah. 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 I've been in the ring 12 times altogether now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. But it was a fun night. I mean, it's that one's a lot of work because it's
so big.
so big, but it's the agencies. You got troopers, you got sheriff, you got deputies, you got EMS, you got every kind of agency, correction officers, and So I'm trying to get them in the gym more like Labor Day weekend,
Yeah.
and then start training then.
Yeah,
After
I mean,
Christmas is kind of pushing it, but
Yeah, I came
give
in.
them a good 6 months. That'd be cool.
I think I came in right about Thanksgiving,
Yep.
and I think I still had about 2 years I should have been in there before I went and tried it. But
Cardio. It's all
yeah,
cardio,
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think the way I did it, I wanted to win more than anything.
Yeah.
So I think
You have the will to win, and I could see it in your eyes.
Yeah.
There's something about all the years I've worked in a boxing corner. I can read body language. I can read the fighter's eyes. I can tell if they're just surviving or if they want it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see the fire in the boxer's
passion.
heart.
Yeah. You see some. I mean, people.
There's some that just they can go that extra round, and
Yeah.
I try to plan a couple events a year, and then some. Like the big thing this year was one of our boxers and his father got in that motorcycle accident.
Yeah. Oh,
That was kind of that's when we really came together as a boxing family. They were, driving to the gym, motorcycle, car pulls in front of them. I mean, airlifted to Syracuse, and
that was rough.
I really got to say humbly that they're lucky to be alive. I mean,
Let's do a fresh one. So how long have you been into boxing, and what got you started?
So I've been in boxing since I was 13. I was in sports in high school. I played football. I played grasshopper baseball and Pop Warner, and was always athletic. But I was actually running track my high school year, and the movie Rocky came out. So I'm like, that is so cool. And just I don't know what the movie did to me. It just
motivated
me and just got into my
Inspired.
spirit and soul. And Dan Jones started the Watertown Boxing Club at the children's home. So I kind of wasn't very good at track. So I left track and went to boxing. And ever since.
He said, I ain't good at running from people. We're going to stand my ground. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And those guys used to come over and spar with us. And, I met friends that I've got for life now, and went on to fight amateur and fought anywhere from Canada, Alex Bay, Watertown, JCC, Lowville.
So how did you become a coach?
So a coach, actually, I got to be a coach through Kevin Oliver. I don't know if you met him yet.
No, but he ended up accepting my friend request on Facebook.
Yep, he's so Kevin Oliver was 1984 Golden Glove champion, 147 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
He was from Sackett's Harbor. He's a pilot. Used to have a banner towing business. Now he flies for Southwest. But he actually started a gym in Sackett's called Lake Ontario Boxing, and he asked me for help. So that was back in the 1990s, and helped there. And then we had a gym at the YWCA. Actually, a couple buildings down was the YWCA. So we were on the 4th floor.
What's the YW?
Women's.
Oh, okay.
Young Women's Christian Association.
Really?
And, the men were there. So we had
like
four.
a YMCA. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we were on the 4th floor, and Kevin kind of handed the reins to me. So we coached there for a while. Then we lost the space, and, life started and different things. And it's funny because 2005, I bought a house on East Division Street, and I always wanted to stay boxing active and just hit the bag and stay in shape. And I started hitting the bag in my yard, and a couple kids were coming over. By the time I knew it, I had a big wore out circle in the grass. I had like 10 kids. I'm like, this is kind of, I should get a place to do this instead of ruining my lawn.
Yeah.
So actually went to the Watertown Teen Center and started Watertown Area Boxing Club, 2005. So it's almost 20 years. So I went to the Watertown Teen Center and did a presentation, kind of a program I had. And
And
they brought me in. We brought the ring upstairs. Literally, we were upstairs on High Street at the Watertown Teen Center. They just started, and there was like no heat up there. It was just, it was
like a Rocky
gangster
movie.
stuff.
Yeah, hardcore.
But we were getting people there, and
how'd you get your first ring? You have an investor?
actually,
sponsor?
the first ring there was a MMA gym in Seaway Plaza called, what was it called? I can't remember the name of it, but he had a ring that he never used, and he offered me a really good price, and I said, I'll take it.
Nice.
And I fixed it up, and that's the ring we got in the gym now.
How about that?
So before we came to downtown, we were at the Starbuck Arena, which was where Sugar Ray Robinson fought, where Mike Mitchell has his construction company on Starbuck Avenue.
Okay.
It's a big, huge building. He had construction stuff, and I asked him if we could have a gym there. So we made a little addition inside, and we had a ring there. One of the boxers' mothers was an artist and put this beautiful, and it's still there to this day, of Sugar Ray Robinson. That's how he got his name, was in that building.
Really?
A sports announcer from Watertown called him Sweet as Sugar, and it stuck.
Man, the things you find out on this show.
Watertown's big on boxing.
Yeah,
There's a
awesome.
lot of history here.
Tell me,
The very first show I had, I think I had Billy Costello from Kingston, New York. He was a WBC welterweight champ. So I'm like, this is kind of cool to bring in a celebrity, and I kind of ever did it ever since. Carmen was the biggest, of course.
Right.
Yeah. I was actually lucky to last New Year's Eve, I took some of the boxers down. I've never done this. We went to Philly, and I ran the steps.
Yeah. I seen
Rocky
that.
steps, and
Yeah.
they put it on the news and stuff. And
we were training.
I got
together.
about 3/4 up, and I'm like, there's a lot more steps than I thought. And I'm like, I'm not going to stop, man. I got to do this. And I get up there, and I'm like, this is really cool.
Yeah, I was running the steps at Thompson Park.
Yep. I remember that.
I'm walking them now.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
But you did, I mean, all respect to you. You did everything I asked you to do, and, you got the W, and,
we worked on that. What you doing now?
New York State Athletic Commission.
What?
So I'm an inspector. So I'll be going to New York City this weekend and
Doing what?
inspecting. I'm an inspector. So basically, you're assigned a fighter and just make sure they're doing the right things. So there's a pro MMA fight in Queens Friday night. So I'm going down Thursday, stay in New York City, work, and then come back Saturday.
Wait a
And
minute.
it's a per diem job and everything. So I do pro MMA, pro boxing, pro wrestling. So it's kind of cool.
Wrestling, like as in
Pro wrestling.
like steel chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So what the heck?
So basically,
do you
inspector,
do?
just you're assigned a fighter. You're assigned to fight. Make sure he does his wraps right. Make sure his corner is who they are. Make sure they have the right equipment. Make sure the urine sample's right. And make sure he sees a doctor. Make sure he gets his check. Just
So how does that start? Like the day of weigh-ins
So-
or something?
no, yeah. You get paid for the weigh-ins. You get paid for the fight. Per diem, you get hotel. You get meals, mileage. So basically, the head guy sends out a schedule of events, and if you're interested, you kind of sign up. If you got something going on, you don't do it. So it's whenever you want to do it.
So you got a checklist that you have to check off, and
Yes.
and
Yep.
if they sneak brass knuckles in later,
Right.
that's not your fault.
No, you got to be on your game. Make sure they do what they're supposed to. But
So
it's only professional.
Really? So you got a pro MMA fight?
Yep. It's called Flex Fights. It's Friday night in Queens.
And you get one fighter, or you can pick as many as you
Whoever
want?
the executive director assigns inspectors different fights, and then the deputy commissioner is kind of your boss. So it's kind of cool.
What a cool thing!
I can't wait to do the boxing because I might, eventually be at the Garden, or so that'd be kind of cool.
I want to go to the Garden so bad.
Oh my God, I've been there.
Really?
I worked a corner at Madison Square Garden
No
once.
way.
It is so cool.
Who's your favorite pro fighter right now? Boxer.
Pro boxer right now?
Yeah.
Active or?
Active.
I would have to say
Jake Paul.
Canelo. Jake's actually not a bad boxer.
Canelo's great. I like Tank Davis.
Tank, yep.
I was a big Floyd Mayweather fan. Like I know he's kind of wild and everything, but
But you can back it up.
I thought his the way he did things was smart, and I liked it. And now that Tank is like that, but with power, it's kind of neat to look.
Jake is next. Jake is.
I'm kidding about Jake Paul.
Oh, I know. So, what do you think of the Jake Paul Tyson fight? When and if?
I'm gonna tell you. Did you watch the last time that Mike Tyson fought? Obviously, you probably did.
Roy Jones.
Yeah, and then that went to a draw.
I thought he won.
Is that kind of weird, though? I mean, I know you don't want to say nothing crazy, but
All I can say is Snoop Dogg was the announcer.
yeah,
And I'm gonna stop
I mean, it
there.
was TV, right? You know what I mean? It was on TV.
But Mike's in shape. Mike
I'm saying
stays in shape, but
right.
it's a 57-year-old Mike. And I can speak for myself. I'm 60, and to me to get in the ring again, which I don't spar anymore, but your power stays when you're older. It's your reflexes.
Yeah.
Like where I would slip a punch, now it's like half a second off. And by the time I go throw the counter, like when I spar Ryan, he's over there, and I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
And he's 22, 23, so.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's amazing that your power stays, though. I mean, you can tell you have the power.
Oh yeah, I was banging them pads pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, if I'm gonna do
You're strong on the pads. I mean,
yeah.
I just got a new pair, so
Yeah, I wore them out.
yeah, they're wore
That
out.
was my favorite exercise is hitting the pads when the coach is throwing them up. Like I like that's when I really.
Yeah, that's when I do the pads, it's not just catching punches. It's a trust thing. It's a I don't know what you call it, but it's a bonding thing. It really is. Everybody's got different styles, and I can literally read your body language. I can read I can read everything about you just from that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe some of the kids that are troubled and open up to you when you're doing the pads.
Yeah.
It's a healing thing too. Really.
Yeah.
There we go, boy. There we go. Oh. It's open to young kids, older, girls, boys. Whether you do the competition, whether you do the contact, or if either way, you're going to build confidence, respect, and what's on our wall at the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, respect.
Big thing. So it'll build confidence. You play other sports, you're going to be confident, and you're going to build strong abilities to move on, and you're going to learn life lessons that you're going to have forever. And you're going to build bonds with people that they'll be friends forever.
And you call it a boxing club.
Right.
I mean, it's a club.
It's a club. But I how I treat people family there, and when we need to come together, we come together, and it's the way it is.
It's not, and I don't know if people think of it like a bunch of tough guys hanging around. It's not like that. You walk into a boxing club, and especially yours, and even people who have visited your club from other clubs, like they're all super nice. They're working together in the corner, talking to each other. I mean, it is not a scary
I've
place.
had maybe one troublemaker that came in the gym, and all I can say, he was humbled very quickly.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's none of that. I mean, it's just a sport that you got to respect. And, you know, I don't know. It's my passion, and
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Well, I appreciate what you do, and I'm sure there's a lot of people around town appreciate what you do. And I think the more young kids that can get involved in boxing, because like you said, it's going to take them, it's going to build character, it's going to build confidence, it's going to build athletic ability, it's going to build stamina, it's going to build so much. And it's almost like it's a little different than wrestling. I think wrestling's a good sport to take.
Wrestling's a very
kid.
good sport, and I get a lot of wrestlers at the gym, and they're very good boxers. They're very strong, got strong punches, and just a little different with their stance. But
Yeah.
that's something I just build on.
And like we're talking, it's also like an artwork, because it's angles, it's head movement. It'll teach you a lot.
Yeah, like I said tonight, Anthony was there. I call him Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
We call him the gatekeeper because he's kind of the best one there. So
Oh yeah.
you kind of go through him, but he's a great teacher, and he told me he said this is one of my favorite gyms I've ever been to, because no ego. There's no egos. You drop your ego at the door. If anybody bothers you, you're humbled very quickly, and it's family. So
Yeah. I
like that.
I watched him. I didn't really do a whole lot with him when I was there, but I knew he was good. I watched him be really good, and when I'd hear him talking to other people, giving them advice, I was listening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was watching.
Yeah,
what
I
he was
watched tonight after sparring. You could see everybody gravitate to him.
saying. Yeah, they're listening to what he's saying.
Because one guy walked in tonight that's fairly new, and he goes, I can see a look on his face. I says, this, I can teach you for 3 months what you're going to learn tonight with him. So just listen to him. He's not, and, you know, Anthony's like, dude, I'm going to teach you some stuff. I don't come in here to beat people up. I come in here to teach. And
And
he learned a lot.
And then I saw him when he even was sparring a few people from another gym when I really saw him in action, and you could tell that his skill set was incredible. And then the way he leveled out with the person who was sparring, he didn't beat him up.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
He let that guy do his thing, and he
And
defended
he makes the people, he brings them to a different level, and I like that about him, you know.
Yeah.
Like Ryan, he's done so much with Ryan. It's amazing.
Yeah, I want to see Ryan in action. I think.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
yeah. He's going to be fighting in September. So.
Well, look, we're going to wrap this up, man.
All right.
We're gonna the mics are gonna stay recording, but he's gonna get some pictures and stuff. So.
Okay.
I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
My honor.
Yeah, man.